my castle of sand, waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording in advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band, and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along, they were fortresses made of stone, with just palaces made out of.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Billy Dibb, standing 5'7.5" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches, nicknamed the Kid from Sydney, Australia. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 71 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years.
Billy Dibb, what a great... And it's the King, Amir King Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come.
Look at this. These fights are so up.
This bout is scheduled for...
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. These punches coming from every angle. Beautiful counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. The fans have been waiting all day for this one, and they are highly hydrated. What an environment it's going to be tonight underneath the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Blocks the left uppercut. Looking to land the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Billy Dibb in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
That was a terrible round.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
That hook is parried away. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Billy Dib in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
Just boxing. Just be smart.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
The straight right just misses. Nobody home with that hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that jab. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Billy Dib in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. The jab's working nice.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's all offense all the time. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Billy Dibb is dazed and confused. And down goes Billy Dibb. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your blood.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Billy Dibb in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love it.
On to the fifth we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The straight right just misses. Misses with the jab. How about that time counter shot? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Good counter punching. That left uppercut doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Billy Dibb in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
With these two lightning-quick lightweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Well done with that counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Billy Dibb. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three.
their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. About Billy Dibb in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter shot lands. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Does well to block that left jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Whoa! And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up